Now let's have subtraction of integers. Examples we have here 6 examples, and let us recall the three steps on the rules in subtracting integers. First step is the KCC. So you know already the meaning of this: keep, change, change. Number 2, operation on the absolute values. Then step 3, sign of the result. So let's illustrate these 3 steps by answering these examples. Number 1, the problem is 8 minus 3. Step 1, the key is 0. Keep, change, change. So we keep 8. Then we change the subtraction to addition. Then we change the positive subtrahend into negative. So now the problem turns to addition problem. So 8 plus negative 3. Now, step 2 is the operation on the absolute value. Now, since we will follow the rule of the addition of integers, we'll look for the sign of the two integers. Now, the two integers have different signs. So, meaning the rule on the operation on the absolute value is we are going to subtract the two numbers 8 and 3. Subtract 8 and 3, so we have 8 minus 3. The answer is 5. Then the last step is we decide for the sign of the result. Now, since here, after we change the subtraction to addition, observe the sign of 8 and 3. 8 is positive and 3 is negative, and 8 is larger than 3. So therefore, we must follow the positive sign. So the answer is positive 5. Let's have example 2. Step 1, keep, change, change. Keep 4. Change minus to plus. Change the positive 7 to negative 7. Step 2, rule on the absolute values. So the number without the sign. So since the integers have different signs here, the operation is addition. So the operation on the absolute values, therefore we subtract 7. We subtract 4 from 7. Or 7 minus 4, the answer is 3. And next, last step is the sign of the result. Now we compare the two the integers 4 and negative 7. So the absolute value of 4 is 4. Absolute value of negative 7 is 7. So 7, since 7 is larger than 4 and it's negative, so the result is negative. So the answer therefore of 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Now let's have number 3. Okay, step 1, keep, change, change. So keep negative 6. Change subtraction to addition. Change positive 2 into negative 2. And then we will follow the addition rule now. So step 2, rule on the absolute values. Now since the integers have the same sign, so we have to add the absolute values, the numbers 6 and 2. So we have 6 plus 2 is, the answer is 8. And then the last step is the sign of the result. So we will attach the common sign to the result. Okay, so we have negative 8. So therefore negative 6 minus 2 is equal to negative 8. Now let's have example number 4. Step 1, keep negative 8. Then change minus to plus. And then change the negative subtrahend into positive subtrahend. Positive 3. Next, we are now following the addition rule. Look for the sign of the integers. The sign of the integers are different. So step 2, therefore, the operation in the absolute value is subtract. We subtract 3 from 8. So the answer is 5, no? 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. And the last step is we have to decide for the sign of the result here. So compare 8 and 3. 8 is bigger than 3 and it's negative. So therefore, the result, final answer is negative. So the answer is negative 5. Negative 8 minus negative 3 is negative 5. Let's have example number 5. Keep negative 3. Change minus to plus. Change negative 9 into positive 9. And then follow the addition rule. Now, the two integers have different signs. So step 2, subtract the absolute value. So 9 minus 3 is, the answer is 6. And then last step is we decide for the sign of 6. Compare 3 and 9. 9 is bigger than 3. and it's positive, so therefore the result is positive. So no need to put the plus sign. Next, number 6, we have 8 minus negative 2. Keep change. Step 1, keep 8, then change minus to plus, change the negative 2 into positive 2, and then follow the addition rule. Now the two integers 8 and 2 are both positive, so meaning they have the same sign. So therefore step 2, the operation on the absolute value, simply add the absolute value 8 and 2, the numbers 8 and 2. 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, and then we attach the common sign, both are positive, so the result is positive.